Hello gamers and welcome back. So, we are ready to travel to our next location.
So many lost. So much destruction. But there is a glimmer of hope. We will destroy Amons' host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Aiur.
Okay, so this is it. We are returning to Aiur and this time it is for real. The population is Zerg and it is 5 billion. I mean, there's a lot of Zerg there. So, let's do it.
Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amons' plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Aiur, by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amons' hybrid form. Clever.
Once he only has the Templar to inhabit, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
His optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit, and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people? I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head-on.
Yes, Alarak, this is like the rock shear of the Templar. There is a procedure that will be done. So let's talk, Alarak.
Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done. Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly, and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world, and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
I mean, Alarak is he has a good sense of humor, and I mean he does speak the truth, but you know, and it's wrong in the same at the same time, that we risk too much, you know. So, as I said, Alarak is a pretty good character. Let's talk with Aaron. Hey Colossus, what are you doing here? Yeah, beat it.
The psionic matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago. It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psionic
We'll rebuild
matrix,
it when
or
we
the rush of
defeat
thoughts
Amon.
that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of the proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our history should be viewed after all, without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
What? Well, I don't, maybe I don't understand that.
Aiur. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Okay, so about the Rokana, I mean, what did he say about it should be uncertainty, and we should only judge by the time we live in? I know, maybe in some cases, yes, but you need to know your history, you know, all history that is. I mean, we are doomed to repeat it if we do not know it. That is the saying, and it is the absolute truth. If you forget about your history, then you will again have, you know, unnecessary problems that you already overcome in the past. Oh, the keystone is red.
The keystone is resonating once more. The void energies on Aiur nearly match those of Ulnar. Whatever Amon is doing below is on a colossal scale.
Okay.
I have such tangible memories of Aiur. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Phoenix as
How did you do
well.
it? Tell it.
It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
That's right, Phoenix. Now that's the attitude. Yes, I don't care. I'll build the better one, and not like, you know, not like Amon, not like Amon, but you know, the good one.
The keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface of Aiur. But this scale, it can only be Amon. How long until the keystone is ready? I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Xel'Naga. You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that. Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison.
Does that mean that, as Carrick's boss, you know, Ertani said, you know, no break for you, no lunch, until you solve this? Thank you, Hierarch, thank you. You're far too kind, thank you. Okay, so we talked with everyone, so let's continue to the mission.
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Aiur. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch.
Okay, let's launch it then. So the Templars return. Maybe it should have been called Dalam return, you know? Because not only the Templar are returning, the Nerazim are also returning. Right, they're definitely from this world. Purifies, I think, also, you know, their personas, that is. And Daldarim, are the Daldarim originally from Aiur also? Yeah, probably. I think it's homeworld for all the Protoss. Anyway, let's go.
The psionic matrix is the beating heart of Aiur, formed from a lattice of Kadaran crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the warp network.
will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Aiur.
Antioch.
Vorazun, Alarak, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
Even if I must do it myself.
It's a little strange that they go in without any, you know, bodyguards or something like that.
State your request.
That's kind of dangerous. Let's see. Deadly charge. Alert intercepts target unit and strikes it for 200 damage. Soul absorption. Alert kills 20 life and restores 20 shields when a nearby biological unit is slain. And destruction wave. Unleashes a massive wave of force in a straight line dealing 50 damage. Plus 25 versus air to enemies in its path and knocking them back.
How shall you serve me?
Yes, Alarak is pretty actually weak. 200 is pretty weak.
What is your will?
Warzone is even weaker. She has a teleport. Permanently cloak, Schindler Judith Race creating increased while Warzone is undetected. And the Shadow Fury. Okay, classic.
You address the High Lord. So these are the Zerg who defeated you. Pitiful. They too shall fall before my power. You address them. Tell me, how did you lose Aiur to these animals? Did they leap up and chew apart your starship?
Oh man.
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
Well then, I will bow to your experience as the fool. The High Lord.
I mean, that was the sickest burn. They leave and chew onto your starships.
What? As I will. I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
You are about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. It is my honor. The enemy will never see me. There is much to be done.
Well, unless they have, you know, detectors.
Overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. In Shakuras.
Okay,
It
okay.
is my honor.
Mainlix will definitely avoid
Our
that.
future is the Dalam.
What? Warzone has more damage than Zeratul?
There is little time. Niraz Gulio. We stand with our allies.
Okay.
There is much to be done. It is my honor. Our future is the Dalam. We stand with our allies.
Are you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here?
In Aradin Shakur.
You address them.
There.
But you like
The
slaughtering,
gate has
alright.
been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue. Oh, I agree with
One
this
for
choice.
you.
So shall it be.
Okay.
So goes the chain of ascension. I agree with this choice. As I only so goes the chain of
Okay, let's
ascension.
destroy the
So shall
observer
it be.
first. Like that.
As I will it.
Oh no, no, not yet.
So goes the chain of ascension. As I desire.
Okay, one Either Sworn is down.
So shall it be.
And one more here. Watch out for the banelings.
So goes the chain of ascension. As I will it.
No, no, no. Come on, Alarak.
You address the High Lord.
I don't know what were they derping around.
Well, I agree
Probably
with this choice.
someone from Night the Swarm has
Only
attacked.
because I will. So shall it be.
Okay, but Alarak kills pretty fast.
As I will.
But as you noticed, he's pretty fragile.
This choice. So shall it be. As I will it.
Man's
As
Phoenix.
I desire.
Okay. Come on, Warzone, the shadow. A pretty long cooldown.
Path is barred. It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
How long is the cooldown? 15?
Yes?
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
Our future is the Dalam.
Now let's see, how do we proceed
It is
here?
my honor.
Like that, sure. Where do we go next?
There is much to be done.
No.
We must form a plan. We stand with our allies. Niraz Gulio. There is much to be done. Our future is the Dalam.
Okay, I think we're good.
Speak.
We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Orders from you. As I will it. So
No,
shall
ma'am.
it be. As I desire. So shall it
Okay, swarm force on these sides are done.
be. So moves the chain of ascension.
Come on, Warzone, do your thing. That's it. That's it.
As I desire. How shall you serve me?
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing power. State your request.
Yes?
Protect Alarak.
Our future is the Dalam. Niraz Gulio. There is much to be done. What is your
So Alarak cannot use his abilities actually. Oh man.
Keep the Zerg off me or we perish.
Actually, I think I need to not put the Shadow Fury on the autocast because it's used on like unimportant units. I need to use them on the
We have nearly reached
not
the
that.
power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Shadow Fury.
Orders from you.
Oh no, we need Shadow Fury. Here.
Niraz Gulio.
Only because I will. Of course I am needed. You address the heart. What? So shall it be. Do not waste my time. Only because I will. As I desire.
You require...
So, of course I am needed. Only as I
Warzone use the Shadow Fury.
what? So how shall you address
Okay.
the High Lord?
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The
Yes.
Zerg will surely sense my growing power.
What is your
The
will?
Shadow Fury has a pretty
There
low
is much to be done.
trigger range.
Our future is the daylight.
Oh yes, the blink restarts the Shadow Fury.
Only perish.
Our future is the daylight.
I forgot about that actually.
Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and the power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Rohana, Alarak and I have destroyed the power structure. Alert the next team that they may begin.
No, I'm actually quite glad that Warzone was impressed by the Alarak's power.
Carax, Phoenix, the loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, Fred Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Then let us assemble our army, so the Hybrid may fall before it.
Yes, let's go.
What may I resolve? I'm immortal. I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it.
Shall serve forever.
Naku of Fall Aiur.
Let's save because I wanna
I am not
reclaim.
detecting any robotic units ahead. I suppose now would be a good time to phase in some photon cannons. Be restored. The Psi Matrix will fall.
I think two.
Shanala Arai.
The power structure lies ahead, but the temple grounds are vast.
Centuries, Immortals, Colossi, Reavers. We should reclaim as many as possible before proceeding.
Okay,
The Psi Matrix will fall.
save.
We are
Let's see,
united.
what do we have here?
Aiur will be restored.
Mortals.
I concur. I can
No.
reclaim the gateway and robotics
Damn
facility
it.
in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing.
Okay.
A clever plan.
I wanted those sentries
Will
actually.
fall.
That was a little too fast on the murder.
We are all Templar. Progress is made by the bold.
Yes, you come.
Guides us. A face smith is always prepared. I concur. The Psi Matrix will Naku of Fall. I hear you. We are united. I will be restored by it.
I'm curious, Phase Smith. Could you take control of me?
If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them. Purpose guides us. Aiur
Okay, let's hold up on
we are all
a little on the building.
I hear
Units.
Yes, Hierarch.
Man, Carrax has pretty OP
I will
abilities, I would
find
say.
the solution.
His
It
reclamation
will
is
be.
pretty. Let's run, let's run. I want to reclaim those
Aiur will be
sentries.
restored. Amon
Yes.
shall not prevail.
This one.
It will be. We are all Templar.
Yes. Haha.
I concur. A Faithsmith is always prepared. Amon shall not prevail. What may I resolve? I hear you. Yes, Hierarch. Shanala Arai. I'm detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct Colossi. It will be. Purpose guides us. Naku Afal Aiur. I concur. I hear you.
Okay, so let's draw them out a little.
My expertise is yours. We are united. Amon shall not prevail. Purpose guides us. Shanala I will find. What may I
Okay.
resolve? I hear you. My expertise is yours.
Good.
Naku Afal Aiur.
Let's go here.
Aiur will be. Amon shall not prevail.
So we need 60 supply. We're at 30. Reach the proper structure, and Carrax and Phoenix must arrive. Okay.
I hear you.
I hunger for battle.
Phoenix is pretty strong. Does his armor scale with upgrades?
Naku Afal Aiur.
Okay. Let's see. I
I
want
hear
those
you.
units.
We are united. Purpose guides us. Yes, Hierarch. The Psi Matrix will fall. What may I resolve? Aiur will be restored. We are all
Okay,
Templar.
that's great.
It will be. Naku Afal Aiur.
I am the blade of Arcanus.
Yes, Hierarch. What may I resolve?
Speak, and you
A Faithsmith is always.
Actually,
I hunger for
probably the best
battle.
thing is that all are autocast his abilities, and they are pretty good. Fully restores Phoenix's shields. Autocasting activates shield capacitor when Phoenix shields have been depleted. Okay.
Amon shall
That's
not
great.
prevail. I will find the solution.
So let's what do we have here to take only the immortal, if I'm not mistaken. Sure.
My expertise is yours. We are united.
Let's drop them out. Always more. Sure.
Dalam. I concur. Aiur will be restored. It will be. Purpose guides us. My expertise is yours. I will find the solution. Naku Afal Aiur. I hear you. Amon shall not. We are all Templar. A Faithsmith is always prepared. It will be. The Psi Matrix will fall. Naku Afal Aiur. Yes, Hierarch.
Oh, there's some units here.
I hear you. Purpose guides us. It will be. We are all Templar.
No, come on,
Naku
don't
Afal
destroy it.
Aiur.
Here.
I can
No.
A Faithsmith is always prepared. My expertise
Okay.
is yours. The Psi. I hear you. Yes.
So I think I missed 3 sentries.
Amon shall not prevail. I will find the solution. My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset. Amon shall not prevail.
Let's run.
Aiur will be
Oh man,
I hear you.
I lost the
It will
immortal.
be. Shanala Arai. Amon
I think that was.
prevail. I hear
I
you.
lost a let's reload that. Let's reload that. I lost an immortal that I reclaimed. I think I lost one sentry at least. I should have used Guardian Shell, so we'll do that.
I will find the solution. My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset. Peace is yours. Aiur will be restored. A Face Smith is always prepared. I am engaging our foe.
Okay,
We are all Templar.
we have those fast
Surely
reavers.
the hybrid will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure. Amon shall not. What may I resolve? We are united. Yes, Hierarch. We are all Templar. I
Okay.
concur. I hear you.
So I probably want Colossi. Colossus, Colossi, whatever. How many mortals
Yes,
do I
Hierarch.
have? Oh, I have pretty... 9, yes, that's 9. So I want at least 3 more Colossi. Master phase me, the attack and production speeds are greatly increased. For so wait, these Colossi don't have the fire ability.
A Face Smith is always.
I think 4 Colossi is enough. What do I want?
Naku Afal Aiur.
And 2 more immortals.
I return to serve.
And 1 more sentry.
Return to serve.
That's it. So let's save.
We are
Let's go.
united. What may I resolve? A Face Smith. Yes, Hierarch.
The enemy closes.
But where from? Reclamation, reclamation.
Purpose guides
The
us.
hell happened? How the? Where did they come from? I want those units. None shall escape reclamation.
Join me in glorious battle.
A Face Smith is always prepared. Shyamalan, I will find the solution. Progress is made by
Okay,
the bold.
that's enough.
I concur. We are united. It will be. The way is open.
Your crusade has failed. And the master are one.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Templar.
Okay, 2 down, 1 more to go.
With the hybrid eliminated, we can safely destroy the power structure. There. The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Aiur. Hierarch, I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you. If it reaches your position,
Do not fear, Karax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory
Victory is still within our grasp.
Artanis, I am sending my Dark Templar to clear the path ahead. They shall aid your advance.
As will the Purifiers, deploying your prisons. The Tal'Darim
Let's
shall
stay
win this
together.
battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
Okay, well, at least the what are they? Avengers Vanguard. Okay.
Strength. Arak, and we shall. Our destiny. Dawn will come. Be swift, my brothers. The psionic energy has already flooded the cavern entrance. Continue fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds. Dawn will come. There can be no doubt. Arak, I serve my people. Strength in unity. We shall change. Dawn will come. We shall prevail.
Come on, Astral Wind.
Arak, our destiny. Strength in
The Purifiers are fighting near your position, Artanis. You nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
change is upon us.
Okay, I lost the
I serve
zealots.
with honor.
I think I will be fine.
A bold plan. Arak and Vayash.
They attack pretty slow. Oh man, this psionic storm.
Change is
We serve at your command.
I serve. Press on. The energies are closing in behind us. Strength in unity. A bold plan. Together we shout our destiny. Dawn will strength in change is upon us. I serve my people. We shall prevail. I serve my people. Arak and Vayash. Our path is clear. Right. I serve. We shall prevail.
My Dark Templar are just ahead of your position, Aiur. They've nearly taken down the final hive cluster.
Together, Arak and Vayash. I serve my people. Swing. To me, Heresy.
Several
Okay.
Midas worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
A bold plan.
I need resurgence here. Okay,
I serve my people.
that was pretty
Our
good.
destiny. Slay the Zerg. We are nearly there.
Oh really, that,
Change is upon
I mean, that
us.
was almost bullshit, right?
The final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.
Okay, was that? Ah, we did not see it. Okay, and I didn't lose anything. Psionic energy, that's great. Let's continue. Okay, so it looks like it's some, was it like void energies or?
I cannot begin to understand the depth of your sorrow, Artanis. Such noble Templar, now made a monstrosity.
What?
Those left, trapped in a
Oh
body
yes,
controlled by Amon.
on the Aiur.
It is the most horrific of fates. But what pains me is the uncertainty of facing them. They are my brothers. Sisters. When we strike these abominations, will our brethren bear witness within? Will they be silent watchers? Or are they already lost to oblivion?
I can offer you little comfort or surety, my friend. But know what you do is the only course.
Okay, let's go to assembly panel.
The Tal'Darim motherships have warped in to strengthen our fleet. I must admit, they are quite impressive.
We are the soul of strength.
Soul strength, black hole, terminal lens. Up to 10 range away. Whoa, that's pretty far. And has blink, pretty strong. But the problem with mothership is only one mothership can be active at once. What can I? Well, they should have added that I could see its stats, you know, like here some stats, you know, shields, armor, attack damage. I don't want to use quick carriers over those. Just because of the repair drones. If they didn't have the repair drones, I would probably go and just mass void race. But since they have repair drones, I'll leave them. I think that's it. I wanted here to change to zealots because it's the whirlwind. Okay, when you have more zealots, you know, like 10 zealots, that's like 10 seconds to all nearby enemy units for 3 seconds. That's 30 damage times 10 zealots or 200 damage. So DPS on, because I will pretty much get surrounded all the time. Okay, let's go to solar core. Did we get any solarite? No. Oh, it actually. Do we need something? No. I think this is fine. It's just fine. So I'm thinking maybe warp harmonization. Okay, let's do it. Let's go with the warp harmonization, and we'll just chronosurge our probes and use that instead of orbital simulator. So with our expansion, then we will wait a little for to get saturated until the Nexus is done. So, but I think we'll be fine. Warp harmonization is also very good. So we'll go with that setup a little.
That was a close fight. But then,
Wasn't.
our forces shine brightest in the darkness.
Only the Elrock died once.
It was quite different fighting alongside Phoenix there.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, the ship is stuck. I need no rest. Give me enemies to slaughter. The Psi Matrix is destroyed. Let us now take our fight to Amon. The Psi Matrix is destroyed. The Protoss are more than Amon's creations. We will embrace the future on our own terms. The way I have chosen is not easy, but it is right.
Yes, that's right. We'll reclaim our Aiur. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.